Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Market Insights video provided to you by Orbex. Chinese and US data indicate that the global slowdown may have come to an end already, as China's Caixin Index and the ISM employment in the US have both risen. Chinese data turned back above expansionary figures, and the rise in ISM employment also has helped investors size up their longs ahead of this week's non-farm payroll data on Friday. Now, Tuesday, April the 2nd today, and the Australian dollar is already on a free fall on the back of RBA's hold at 1.5 interest rate, and despite the positive outlook from China, as the on-hold narrative is likely to last longer than expected. In Europe, the UK delivered better than expected PMIs and better, of course, than Germany's at the same time. But the drama surrounding the Commons vote continues following MPs' failure to agree on an alternative deal to May's multi-rejected deal. Presumably, the durable goods orders can also come out better than expected, as these figures are going to include Boeing's orders that were placed before the unfortunate deadly crashes. So let's go have a look on Aussie and cable for the day. So I would like to start with the Aussie daily chart. We have moved on an impulse wave down, and now we are actually walking the corrective B wave before we see an upside move. Okay, what I would want potentially to see, because we are in a corrective waves here, I want to see this ending up as an ABCEDE triangle formation. And right here, I want to see prices to start heading back up. Now, we're talking about prices falling to the 70 cents and even to the 69 cents barrier. Okay, and at the same time, of course, what I will want to see, I will want to see prices moving down and giving me some sort of bullish divergence over here, okay, hidden bullish, most likely to occur. Now I want to go quickly on the 4-hour chart to check if we have any other indications on here. So we are moving A, B, C, D, E. So this is the last wave we want to see occurring on ABC corrective waves here, and we are expecting to see a break of this triangle pattern very soon. Okay, now if that happens, we want to see prices moving on the third wave down to 0.70, around the 70 cents, have another move to the upside, whether that is a correction and a rejection at this level, or maybe at the ascending trend line of the triangle, we don't know. And then I want to see prices moving all the way down to this to the E wave of this pattern, and maybe even a little bit lower, just to form a false break outside this diagonal pattern. I want to jump quickly on the pound dollar, of course. Pound dollar has been a bit of tricks because of the uncertainty in the political arena. So we were looking at all those corrective moves the other day. We were expecting an ABC pattern, which, if I'm not mistaken, it was down here. And I was expecting prices to go on an ABC over here, but that was delayed. So what has happened is that we moved a space. We moved some candles over. So we have now this ABC pattern. And now I am expecting prices to move in another ABC correction and come over even at the top of this descending line and then move lower. Okay, once we come lower, of course, we can expect a retracement down at this top. Okay, and then prices to move a little bit lower to complete the fifth wave. If, of course, that was the case, don't forget on the pound, we have a lot of volatility, and the pound is actually hanging on the most recent always developments in the UK. Now, the thing is that if we see something like this happening, another wave to the upside, we can receive a very nice bearish hidden divergence over here around 130, 150, which is a little bit far, like 100 pips or so from where we are at the moment. But down on the 1 hour chart, that seems very, very possible. And that is why we are actually moving in an ascending channel. Call it a flag, call it whatever you want. And from here, we could see prices going all the way up once to to correct as an ABC pattern, or we could see prices even coming all the way down here, moving once more up again, okay, failing to break above that level over here, okay, and then moving lower. Now, of course, for bears to be validated, we always want to see validation, excuse me, validation signals. Okay, now some of them are indications from the MACD and also the RSI, okay, and of course others are breakouts of previous lows, previous highs, or the channel itself as we are on the pound. So what I want to see over here, if prices go to move lower, of course, I want to see the break below this trend line. This is also a confluence level. It's connecting this channel and also this shorter time frame pattern. Now, if that happened, can be looking for prices to retrace a little bit further up and then go lower. If it doesn't happen, of course, then prices could just head all the way back up. Now, the thing is that the Bollinger Bands are not giving any signs at the moment as we speak. They are flat, they are big, which means volatility is high, and there's no sort of direction. What I know is that we received a rejection right at this medium, lower Bollinger Band, okay? And that was following an attempt to break higher, which has failed, as you can see here. So we received the false break, prices move lower. We didn't manage to go anywhere near this low. And now we could be looking actually to head a little bit higher. But I would pay attention at what happens between these levels, okay? And this is the lower band and the middle band. And at the same time, I will want to see what's happening also with the Bollinger Bands, because if prices move higher and I receive a nice signal here, okay, from the MACD, hidden divergence, then that would be a good indication that prices are likely to move lower. Thank you again for watching our video and for spending your 5-10 minutes with us today. If you like our video, of course, hit the share and like button, and don't forget to visit our blog, where we'll cover the latest news, the published trading ideas, and provide you all the necessary tools to serve you responsibly.